What's going on, everyone, and welcome to Movie Emporium's movie review of Another Round, the newest film from director Thomas Vinterberg. Now, before we begin, if you like this channel, awesome, hit the subscribe button to join Movie Emporium, hit that notification bell at the top to find what's coming next. If you like this video, awesome, hit the like button, as well as commenting below on any video that you watch, including this one. So, I know I'm a little late on this review. This movie came out last year, but now it's been nominated for Best Foreign Language Film or Best International Picture, as well as Best Director for Thomas Vinterberg. And it's a movie that I've been meaning to see for some time. I keep hearing about this movie. I keep hearing how glorious and amazing, how thought-provoking, and just how good Mads Mikkelsen is in this movie. And so here it is, March of 2021, several months after this movie came out, and I finally watched it because it's on Hulu. And it's a story of four gentlemen who are kind of stuck in the middle of their lives. Some of them had children, some of them are, have an older dog, and they just don't really have any life to them. The character played by Mads Mikkelsen is an individual who's not really, getting along with his wife. They don't really talk anymore. The classes that he teaches don't really feel like he's doing a very good job. He feels bored and sad and depressed. And that's the way it's going with his other friends who are they're just in the middle of their life. They're having a midlife crisis and stuff like that. And one day they go out and drink, and they find that they actually become more fun and exciting and, everything you can imagine as you drink. And so they decide that they're going to drink, at the job, at their school where they work, or at home, or whenever they go out. And they're just going to constantly be drunk because it makes them the life of the party. It makes them happy. And we start to see kind of the effects and the kind of nature of what happens when you take alcohol and take it too far to the point of alcoholism, and the various effects on the individual person in this movie. We see Mads Mikkelsen doing his thing. We see how it affects him. We see how it affects his friend Tommy. And there's a couple other characters that have some really hard names to pronounce. So you see the effects of them with their families and stuff like that. And so it's a movie about, as Homer Simpson says,
to alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
That is effectively what this movie is. It's the cause and solution to what alcohol and what being kind of in your midlife crisis will do to affect your personality and your life. And therefore, it basically shows you this world that is alcoholism, I guess you could say. And so with that said, Thomas Vinterberg and Mads Mikkelsen are reteaming here after The Hunt. Actually, a couple of the other actors that play his friends were in The Hunt as well, which was a really good movie. And it's a movie that has very interesting meanings, very interesting ideas, very interesting concepts on the world of alcohol and how alcohol is used in the personal sense of, having fun times and trying to escape life. We see at the very beginning of this movie the whole idea of what alcohol can do. And it's a very fascinating movie, and ends up being one of those films where if I had seen it in 2020 when it originally came out, it actually would have made my top 10 because this movie's fantastic. Mads Mikkelsen probably should have gotten an Oscar nomination for this movie because he's so damn good in the movie. The guys who play his friends, to see how they react to when they drink, to see how it affects them, see how it affects Mads Mikkelsen's character. It's a really well thought out, really well thought provoking movie that is expertly directed by Thomas Vinterberg, and he absolutely deserves the best director nomination that he got, because it's a movie that is just so full of just interesting ideas and interesting concepts. And when you go out and you see him drink, you see how it truly affects the nature of who you are and your whole entire being. And I completely fell in love with this movie. Every second it was on board. It didn't even bother me that it was in subtitle, that it was from a different country. It's just a really well done movie. It has some really great acting and directing. And, you watch these characters and you watch how slowly the script just slowly kind of unravels the characters as they move along. You see how it affects the world around them. And it's just so beautifully paced and beautifully marked. The music is absolutely fantastic. The fact that, you could be somebody for instance, me from America, and watching a film from Denmark that has completely different rules and logics on, the views of alcohol and how they express themselves, and completely just be enraptured by it. And like I said, it's, subtitled and, from Denmark, so it's in a different language. It's a very moving, very sad, very just heartbreaking, but very uplifting movie. But it gives these characters a true three-dimensional aspect to their character, and it makes it for just such a great time at the theaters. Is it depressing? Yes, because it deals with some very hard-broaching subjects of when it comes to alcoholism. But when they are having fun, when they are enjoying their life, you really get a sense of the wonderment and excitement that these characters are being presented with one another. And I just truly love that for that aspect. I think Thomas Vinterberg has come around as one of the great directors of our generation, just for the simple fact that he's able to broach a subject that is hard to do and is hard to look upon as something that can be truly devastating but truly uplifting for the the human soul and stuff like that. And then we get to the end of this movie, which I won't spoil if you haven't seen it, but it is an amazing ending. It's a very interesting thing to watch, and to see Mads Mikkelsen, what he does, it's truly remarkable. So I kind of wish Mads Mikkelsen would have gotten an Oscar nomination, but it's a fully stacked year, so it makes a lot of sense that he probably didn't get one. But I'm happy that Thomas Vinterberg got nominated, and I'm happy that the movie got an international nomination, because it at least shows that this movie is actually truly special, and truly once again shows that Thomas Vinterberg and Mads Mikkelsen are a great pairing, like Martin Scorsese and De Niro and DiCaprio and stuff like that. So if you haven't seen this movie, definitely give it a watch. Like I said, it is in a different language. It is subtitled, so some people are put off by that. But I think if you enjoy these types of movies, if you really want something that is truly special in a lot of aspects, I think you'll love this movie like I did. So this movie's highly recommended. Definitely you can check it out because it's on Hulu. So, but that's it. That's my take on this film, which of course is another round. Let me know in the comments below if you've seen this movie, which I'm sure a lot of people have. Let me know what you thought of it. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What was your favorite part? What was your least favorite part? All that good stuff. But otherwise, if you like what you see on this channel, hit the subscribe button to join Movie Emporium, hit that notification bell at the top to find out what's coming next. If you like this video, as always, hit that like button, and as always, we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.